All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and peace and blessings unto the elect. Okay, in this video, I want to go into the brothers in this truth, the truth of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, these scriptures becoming more strong in the faith. And I want to go through a couple of scriptures to express that in this lesson. So I'm going to get straight into the scriptures. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22. And it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and the focus word of this scripture that I want to, key in on is confirming. Because like I stated just a minute ago in this video, I want to go through a couple of scriptures that I pulled out. Us brothers becoming more strong in the faith and making or doing giving our due diligence to help other brothers become more strong in the faith. Okay, but before I continue, I want to go into this word confirming in Acts 14 and 22. And I'll let Esau pronounce the word.
Strong's G 1991 episterizo.
Okay, so for the word confirming and Acts 14 and 22, it's Strong's G 1991, and it says to establish besides, strengthening more, to render more firm, confirm. Now, when you go into the etymology of the word confirm, and I have it, I believe I have it. I'll go ahead and get it. When you go into the etymology of the word confirm, this is what we get. And I'm going to go straight to the point. It's a compound word, as I knew. So the prefix cum or kun is, let's click on it. Which I already know it, but for the sake of edification, I'm going to pull it up. It means together or with. And if we go back, so it's with, and then you go to the word famer, it means to strengthen. Okay? So that's the etymology of the word confirm. And now going back to Acts chapter 14, verse 22, I'm gonna read it again, and I want to make a point. So Acts 14 and 22, it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So our job is to help strengthen brothers in the faith, and that's what the word confirming means. It means to make more strong, or to strengthen more. Okay, or to make more firm. Or so we're supposed to be becoming more and more strong in the word, and our job is to help. And we do that through teaching, through going out on the highways and byways, teaching, and then putting up these lessons throughout the week, and bringing out edification so that brothers can get built up and become more strong in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this truth. Okay? Because we're coming up on a time where we're going to go through tribulation. Like right now, brothers, we catching hell here and there, and shit is all fucked up here in Babylon the Great, and we know what's going on, man. The food is terrible. We eating terrible food, and the water is polluted. Esau is pushing homosexuality, the homosexual agenda, heavy, especially on the children, so to speak, the sons and daughters around this God-forsaken so-called country, and you getting taxed every time you look up. You got the scriptures say that we put our money in a bag with holes in it. That's in the book of, I'm roughly paraphrasing, that's in the book of Haggai. Okay? So we getting oppressed on all levels from the so-called white man. So that's part of the hell. And then witnessing the wickedness that's perpetuated here in this kingdom, that's part of the hell. Outside of, if you got a woman, catching hell from your woman, not being able to, really see your kids or be a father to your kids in this setup because they really belong to the corporation, America. So that's just to list some of the hell that we going through right now, or the tribulation. But we coming up on a time where all that's gonna get way greater. To the point where we're gonna be faced or presented with taking a chip, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. And if you're not strong in the faith, if you haven't been confirmed in this truth, then you're gonna break in that day. The scriptures say in Isaiah 33:6 that wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. Meaning that's what's gonna hold us down. The wisdom and knowledge in believing in these scriptures is gonna keep us strong when these tribulations hit the streets of America. When there's martial law running rampant throughout the streets and people are dying in high volume, you're seeing people getting their head bust open, blood cut up, graphic death happening in the streets, people robbing each other, all kind of chaos going on in the streets. The race riots, fall up in there. And then Esau gonna come with the chip. However, whenever he come with this RFID microchip, that's part of the tribulation. That's gonna be the greatest temptation that we face in this truth. And these other camps out there, they're not giving men, what they need to stand strong. They're not giving the people what they need to stand strong in that day. You're going to get that over here at Great Millstone, because starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, you can get strengthened through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because we steady putting up the lessons. The lessons are steady going out. No breaks are being taken, going out on the highways and byways. We go out on the highways and byways and teach this word no matter what, in season and out of season. And I got another scripture I want to go into, and Lord willing, I may end it on this particular scripture. All right, this is Acts chapter 15, verse 41, and it read, and he went through. He is talking about Paul. Paul, and he had Silas Silas with him. It says, and he went through Syria and Cilicia. Let me get this right. This is a hard word for me to pronounce. Cilicia. Okay, if I'm pronouncing that right, that's a hard one for me. Confirming the churches. Okay, and if you go back into that word confirming, because that's what I want to pull out this verse, it's the same word. It's the same word that you find, the same Greek word that you find in Acts 14 and 22. And I'll go through it again. It says to establish besides, strengthen more, to render more firm, confirm. Okay, so to make more strong is what the word means. And in the scriptures, it's giving you. In the scriptures, it show a couple of examples using this particular word of what Paul was doing. Paul was strengthening the believers. He was strengthening them more and more in the faith, because Paul understood, and we understand, starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, on down throughout the different camps, that tribulation is coming, and the only way you're going to be able to stand is if, first and foremost, you have to be of the elect. But the Most High set up a process and an order on the planet Earth of how he was going to have the men of the Lord to stand strong in the faith. And that's through the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. And it starts with us teaching it. You know, that's the only way somebody is going to get stronger, is through getting fed these scriptures, getting spiritually fed these scriptures, man. And like I had said a little bit earlier, these other camps are not confirming the souls, which means strength, making their souls more strong to withstand in the time of tribulation. And they went through a great tribulation back during the time when Paul was on the scene teaching. You know, 70 AD. You know, before Paul was preaching this word before 70 AD. You know, and there was a big persecution that came against the Israelites, and that's coming again. You know, that's coming back around to visit the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites according to the Bible. And if you're not strong in these scriptures, you know, if you're not getting built up in these scriptures, and not just, I want to reword it, not just getting built up, but being made stronger and stronger through teaching the word and being taught this word, then you're not going to stand in that time of tribulation, man. And of course, we know the elect is going to stand. They're the ones that are going to get into these scriptures and get built up and filled up with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this word, so that Lord willing, I'm of the elect. We stand strong in the time of tribulation. You know? So that's pretty much it. I want to push that energy out there, that, you know, it's our job to help strengthen with tools of the Most High. So it's our job to help strengthen the brothers, you know, by teaching his word, you know, putting up lessons and continue going out on the highways and byways, giving your due diligence to teach this word, you know, to push out this word. With that, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and peace and blessings on to the elect. Shalom.